Okay. This is a video here that we're gonna do. This is an unboxing video, and this is from my good friend Mike Tufts. So let's get into it. I already opened this thing up a little bit. So anywho, so we're opening this up. This is a surprise box that I got from Mike Tufts. So got a beautiful little note. I won't read that out loud or whatever. But let's get into this and see what we got. Okay, so got a Mike Tufts. Um, this is a one of his hand pads, and I'm gonna probably just throw these in the thing. Let me wipe this off. Mike said that there's some wax on this. So look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Mike, if you're watching the video, you can maybe tell me what type of material that is, what type of wood. I think that is maybe I don't know. It's kind of looks like black walnut, but I don't know. It could be wrong. But boy, that ever looked nice. That's a good fit like that right there. And it's domed too, just like Patrick does on his uh, flaking pads. So wow, is that ever beautiful? Okay, let me slide this over a little bit. We'll put that right there. You can see it's still here in the thing. Let's see. We got another Mike Tufts pad. This is Mike. You do some beautiful work on these. I mean, this is like incredible wood. Let me wipe this off. He mentioned in the note in the letter that he waxed the wood, and to wipe them off a little bit. So that's what we're doing. We're wiping them off. So yeah, look at that. It's like, I think that's black walnut. It might be rosewood, but look at, there's a significant piece of aluminum in there. I mean, that is just amazing how he makes that. I mean, it's not like a thin little strip of aluminum in there. It's a significant piece. I mean, this stuff looks like it's made to last forever. But yeah, look at that thing. Very, very nice. See, I can sit there and I can put a nice big piece of flint right on there and chip it all out. I'm not going to show you this just yet. That's all you get to see for right now. I'll show you that in a minute. So we got two flaking pads, and then we got these Mike Tufts pressure flakers. Look at these things. These are sweet. Got, looks like 3 different ones here with the little copper tip that goes in there. It looks like this little guy and this guy, these two, take the same size copper nail, which I'm not sure. It's this littler one in here in the thing with the Allen key. And then there's a bigger size hole. You can see the difference in the holes on there. But then there's this pressure flaker. And I'm not sure, Mike. You'll have to tell me what the rubber O-rings are for. I imagine that's probably the sizes. Maybe one's a 3/16, and the other one might be 2/16 or something. I'm not sure, but you must have some sort of reason for those O-rings in there to maybe give you a good grip or whatever. This little guy here looks like you could use this almost like a little tight corner pressure flaker, or you can use it for like indirect percussion, maybe pop it on the end. I'm not sure. That's a cool little flaker though too. So I put the copper tips in when I put them in my toolkit, because I'm kind of limited on time for recording here. So we're gonna move along here and show off this, because I got another unboxing and another video, and I'm hoping I got enough room to record on here. Otherwise, I might have to send all my stuff to a what do you call it, a flash drive. Okay, and then we got this. And this is awesome. Mike, huge thanks, because I could use some good tools for doing the flint knapping. I haven't done any knapping just yet, only because I don't have the good quality tools. Man, those are nice and heavy too. But yeah, look at that. That looks like a poplar wood handle. And Mike does a fantastic job with this. These are great. And I got the other littler one out in my in my in my box, so I'll have to put that in there. I'm not sure of the weight of these. I might have to get a scale and weigh them, just so I know how many ounces each one is. But man, are those ever a piece of work. Beautiful quality. Everything that Mike makes is phenomenal. I mean, you're getting a good quality part there, or good quality tool with that. Okay, so moving right along. God, I'm gonna have to move this box out of the way. It's almost too much stuff here. Let me see if I can move it over. Okay, now we can see all the goodies. Got the boppers, the pressure pads. I love these things. I can't wait to use them. What I was using as a pressure pad is I get them elementary school pink rubber erasers, and I'd wrap one of those in leather. But this is a lot better, because those erasers are only about an inch wide, so they're not very good. This is so much better. So we'll keep that, and we got the pressure flakers there. And then let's see what we got in this box here. Uh-oh. I know what this is. Look at that. Let's see. I can tell. I'm pretty much sure. He's marked them too, but I'm pretty sure this is heat-treated novaculite. And it's very translucent. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This might be the piece that I'm going to try to make an attempt at making an AG point. Patrick has AG points on his auctions from time to time, and it seems like I never can get one. I never can win one in the auction, but I got a piece of this novaculite, and I can maybe try to make an AG point out of that. That's mainly what I think I might try to do with that, because that's a point that's made from that material. Okay, so let's see what we got in this one here. Oh, I know what this one is too. I'm pretty good at identifying some of these flints, but this is Texas root beer. And Mike, thank you very much. I have never worked this. I've never worked novaculite either, so that's going to be interesting to try these different materials. Plus, I've got that Knife River flint from Marty Young Bear, and I've got some obsidian from Alan Cole. So I've got quite an assortment of different materials that's out there for me to try and work on. But boy, it's a nice piece of root beer. It's got a little curve to it, but we can probably get that straightened out. But that's a beautiful piece of that root beer. And actually, this one here I found. Actually, let's see if this root beer actually is translucent. I know it is. See, look at the colors in there. It's like a reddish orange color. Beautiful. And this looks like a bigger piece. This is a biface that Mike sent me. That's piece of that root beer, Texas root beer chert. And once again, you can see the light passing through it. It's very translucent. It's not so translucent up here, but that's because it's so thick. I mean, this is probably an inch thick, and the thickest part right there. So it's got a significant amount of material. It's got to be flaked off and removed to get to a good point. And then the other thing is, it also it'll get more translucent as you get it thinner. But yeah, that's a beautiful material. It's kind of similar in color to that Knife River flint that Marty sent me out, and that's really cool. I just am a geek when it comes to these different materials. I'm pretty good at learning about the different ones, what they are, what they look like when they're patinaed, where they come from, that sort of thing. So now let's open up this one and see what this is. Like I said, I kind of cheated. I kind of opened these up and that because I was kind of surprised. I was expecting another package today, and then I got this surprise, which I had little or no idea about it until Mike mentioned something on the live stream uh, on Monday night. So this here is a piece of heat treated Buffalo River. Man, it's got some wild little banding lines in it and colors in it. Little speckles. I like those little speckles you see in Buffalo River material. That's very cool. So we got that. And let's see. Let's open up this big one here. Let's see what we got in here. And I'm kind of saving some of this stuff like this packaging. I'm going to try to save it like Patrick does so I can repackage stuff in it. And this, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. You can see them little speckles and bands right along in there. This is another piece of Buffalo River. And yeah, look at that bullseye kind of right there and all them little speckly spots. That's a classic for Buffalo River. A lot of it has that. That's what they sometimes call this painted buffalo. So this is the raw Buffalo River chert. This is kind of what it looks like in the raw form, and this is what happens to it when it gets heat treated. It improves the flaking quality in a lot of cases. When you heat treat a material, a flint or a chert or whatever, it'll improve the flaking quality, and it also will change it to a different color. And some heat treated flints will turn a red or an orange like this. Some of them will turn purple. Kettle Point chert, which is a material that a lot of arrowheads around here in Michigan are made of. That Kettle Point chert from Canada, it's usually a purple or a mauve kind of color when it's heat treated. So they heat treated back in the day too, probably for the same reasons. They heat treated basically so that they could improve the flaking quality, and they probably like the colors too of it. So, and last but not least, let's see what we got here. Oh, I know what this is. I've worked this a little bit before. This is some mahogany obsidian. That is a beautiful piece right there. Wow. So, Mike, if you want me to try and make a point out of one of these for you, because I feel indebted to send you something, make you a couple points or something. You just gotta let me know in the comments which material you want me to try to make out of this stuff here, and we can work something out like that if you want me to make a point. I'm not gonna say that I can make a point as good as Sal or Patrick does, but we'll see. Like I said, I got a lot of material. I got to start, breaking some rock. So, anyways, let me move this out of the way for a minute. So, thank you, Mike. This is an amazing. This is awesome. He completely surprised me. I didn't even know anything about this until the live stream yesterday, and he says, "Oh, by the way, you got a package coming." And I says, "Oh, okay, really?" So I was a little surprised because we haven't exchanged anything except for the smaller bopper and the indirect stick and things like that. So I haven't really done anything. And like I said, I got to get a box out for Mike, Alan, and for Scott. Scott's box is going to be kind of a joint effort. Killer Cork and I are probably going to put some stuff in a box for him, and we're going to we'll probably split the cost of the shipping, because shipping international is kind of expensive from what I can see. So anyhow, like, share, subscribe, comment, and Mike, give me a little comment on, you know, some of this material if you want me to make something particular out of anything. And if I can thin it out and get it into a shape or whatever, I can make something for you. Or I can make something out of some of the other material I've got. Because like I said, I've been getting a lot of material here lately. So I'll probably break a lot of it. Seems like everybody's breaking shit lately, but I'll try to see what I can do and hook you up with something like that. I do have some Lake Superior agates that I'm going to send you because I know Mike does the rock tumbling and the little lapidary stuff. So I'm gonna definitely probably, you know, send the Lake Superior agates, and I'm gonna try and see what else kind of Michigan stones that I might have that I can send you. Um, you know, so anyhow, like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I'll be excited. Hopefully, I can get some video footage here shortly of napping this stuff. I'm going to put this little bag on top of those points just so they don't get broke. And I'm going to put these tools in here on top so they don't get too scratched or beat up. I know they're going to get abused. But I mean, that's what I've seen. Mike Tufts, he makes tough tools. I mean, they, you know, if they start acting up or breaking or whatever, it's because they're getting a lot of use. Because this stuff is phenomenal, his workmanship on his tools. So anyways, Mike, a huge thank you, and we'll be talking here. So I'm going to put this box off to the side, and I'll get ready to film another video, but I'm gonna leave this as it is separate, and then the other videos I'm gonna have will be separate also. So, oh, I forgot to tell you guys. 2 weeks ago, in one of Patrick's auctions, I won this dagger. Might as well show you this thing too. And I like the idea. Patrick suggested that he was going to just take it and wrap it with some natural fiber twine on there. And I think I'm going to have to look into getting some natural fiber twine to wrap on this. And I have a Jack Crafty box of points that I've won from auctions. This piece I probably won't put in that frame because it's a little bit on the thick side. So when I get the handle wrapped, I'll do another video and show off or post some pictures of it. But I'll probably put this in my curio cabinet with my artifacts and different things that I collect, of fossils and the fossil shark's teeth and the Civil War artifacts that I have, which is not a very big collection of that, but I do have some Civil War bullets and things in my curio cabinet. So this will be in there, and you can see he signed it, did a wonderful job signing it. But boy, this thing is sticky sharp. It's pretty nice. The handle's all ground, so I mean that's why I can handle it quite easily. The cutting edge is from here up. So